Things I wish someone had told me about relationships. Have you ever simply stepped back and thought, wait, are people okay? Last week, I observed an individual engage in eye contact while consuming mayonnaise with a spoon, and I have never recovered. But really, relationships. Relationships may be both beautiful and messy, and occasionally they might seem like pure disaster. But this is the current situation. While carrying our own dreams, worries, family issues, and astrological signs, all 7.5 billion of us are stranded on this giant rotating rock, banging into each other relentlessly. And some of those individuals have butter knives that are still covered in crumbs. Now let's get into the details. First of all, what exactly is a relationship? When I say relationships, I don't just mean spending the night kissing someone who steals the blanket. Two people can be connected to each other through friends, family, co-workers, or even the barista who knows your trauma order by heart. Even the guy who wasn't emotionally available and abandoned you after 3 great dates? Yes, still, that is a relationship. A nasty one. But still. 2. Not all warning signs are bright red. Most of us are able to identify a red flag immediately. What if someone continues to listen to Andrew Tate while lying or cheating? That's a red flag. Bro, it is a culinary war crime to return a knife with crumbs on it to the butter container. What about the warning signs, though, that appear only when you're almost there? Just when they think you've won their trust and introduced them to your dog, your Netflix algorithm goes kaput. Things start to get tricky now. 3. Using emotions as a bargaining chip is cunning. No large-scale yelling FBI open up incidents are required for manipulation to occur. Nobody can see it coming. You get emotions from it. It develops gradually, much like a bad haircut that you only notice when you're tagged in a photo. For instance, Rachel and Mike are going out. At first, Mike is quite kind, sending out good morning texts and flowers. However, Mike begins to plant seeds when he says, "I don't think Rachel is a good role model. Don't you think Don drinks a lot?" And all of a sudden, Rachel isn't seeing her friends anymore. Mike didn't say no to anything. He had an effect. And that's how manipulation hides behind a mask of compassion. 4. Your brain will tell you lies. We have a natural tendency to protect the people we love. When you trust people, your brain wants to believe that they won't harm you. Your brain enters justification mode when they do. But he's a decent guy. It was just a bad day. She is just very emotional. She had no intention of making me feel bad. No, it remains a red flag. No one, including you, has the right to act badly due to a traumatic experience. 5. Emotional blackmailing another person. This is a challenging one. Emotional blackmail occurs when an individual manipulates you by appealing to your feelings of shame, fear, or obligation. Sayings such as, "Do this or I'll hurt myself. I'm a complete loser. You ought to leave." That isn't love. Yes, that is emotional blackmail. Caring for them feels like an obligation. The harsh reality, though, is that you are not. 6. The setting for your emotions. Put yourself in the shoes of a living system. On this small planet, life is good, and there are dolphins, sunshine, and positive energy. Then imagine someone throwing toxic waste into it. "Oh, my dear, I had no idea I was causing you pain. I will fix it." Energy like that is a green flag. Why do you get easily upset? Do away with them. That trash is poisonous. The responsibility for safeguarding your ecosystem lies with you. They should just go away if they persist in being an annoyance. That's it. 7. Signs it's high time to go. Consider this. Will talking to them make me feel exhausted? Do I need to be careful? Does my behavior justify my tolerance for it? Are my boundaries being disregarded? Are they constantly taking and rarely giving? If you selected yes for more than one of these requirements, an audit needs to be conducted. You should be able to feel the fresh air that your emotions require. 8. However, remember to look within as well. Just a friendly reminder. You never know who might see red flags in you. All of us are imperfect. However, being self-aware is what differentiates toxic people from those who are flawed. Determine whether you're acting out of fear or love. Am I being reasonable, or am I merely expressing my anxieties? Recognizing your own error requires bravery. Unfortunately, there is no other way to improve. 9. Breaking up isn't a sign of failure. Ending a relationship didn't cost you anything. Restoring your peace of mind is a conscious decision. There is still a possibility that two great individuals will clash. When it comes to showing compassion, sometimes the best course of action is to just walk away. Understanding relationships is challenging. People are strange. In any case, listen to your gut if something seems off. Respect your personal space. Be open and honest with one another. Love passionately while being careful. And most importantly, keep in mind the buttercrumbs. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful to someone. Rest assured you are not alone. No, you're not crazy. Your sensitivity is just right. It takes strength to learn how to keep quiet, and you are doing just that. Catch you later. Remember, dolphins are more entertaining than drama any day.